YouTube thumbnails, they can be a little bit tricky, but Canva has a couple of features that make our lives so much easier. And two of them, Magic Grab and Magic Eraser, I use just about every single time I make a thumbnail. So we're going to go into Canva and get started on designing a couple of thumbnails. I'm going to show you ones that I've done in the past and how I've sort of designed those using those two features, as well as build a couple of new ones that I need for my other channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and I love to empower you to be able to use Canva for your YouTube channel overall. But today specifically, we're talking about thumbnails. And if you want, and I would love this, if you could put your questions in the chat. That helps me guide the live, and we just have a whole bunch of fun. Oh, I see there's someone in the comments. Oh, that someone is me, where I said I'll be live shortly. So anyway, we're going to move on to, let's see here. Let's get this screen. Well, it helps if I click share screen. Hold on a second. We got it. We got it. Now I got to hide this little thing. All right, here we go. When you're making a YouTube thumbnail in Canva, it's important to get the right size, and that size is 1280 by 720 pixel. There are some conflicting information, but as long as your thumbnail size is like 16 by 9, then it's good. My YouTube thumbnail icon is right up here for me because I use it a lot, but I think you can also find it under social media. So let's go see if we can find it there. Yep. So all I did was click social media, YouTube thumbnail. You can click that. It's going to open up a brand new document for you. I'm going to open up this one because this is what I want to show you. I use the two features I mentioned earlier, Magic Grab and Magic Eraser, on this specific thumbnail. This thumbnail actually started off looking like this. It was a screenshot of one of my videos, and then I did a couple little tricks within Canva that honestly I don't remember now. It probably involved image upscaler, but the big one that I know that I used is Magic Grab, Magic Eraser, because I got rid of the microphone here. So see how it's not there in the thumbnail? It just makes your thumbnail look a lot better if you can get rid of some of the things that are on your shirt. So that's what I did there. And then, of course, I added some blur. So let's use Magic Grab, Magic Eraser, and blur to take this plain image right here and turn it to get ready for a thumbnail. When you have questions about what I'm doing, put them in the chat so that I know. And also, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or something and let me know that you can hear me okay, because I never know. And that just helps me feel more confident that my broadcast is going out live. All right. Let's start from the beginning. The first thing I did was brought this image into Canva, and I did that by clicking upload file, and then I uploaded the file from my computer. The other thing that you can do is take a simple screenshot and paste it into your design, which I actually did down here. These are some screenshots. Oh, I just noticed that I've got my Canva open somewhere, or it wouldn't say TC, the Creator Classroom. I'm going to have to find that out in a minute. Maybe when I give myself a mini break, I will find that. But basically, I just pasted these two images in. So I've got the image. I've spread it across the thumbnail And now what I'm going to do is click the image. Up here at the top, which I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Let's change this to maybe this one. This view? Nope, not that view. This view? That will probably work for now. And there is an edit button. We're going to click this. When we click this, something pops up over on the left-hand side. I'm going to move me a little bit. There we go. And we're going to use this one called Magic Grab. Click that. There's two ways you can grab something from an image. The first is simply by clicking. So that's actually what I'm going to do. But if I wanted to like brush something specifically, I could click brush, and let's say that I wanted to click this microphone and grab it away from the picture, I could do that as well. But we're going to click on click and select me. This is going to take this part of the image and separate it from the picture. This is really beneficial for YouTube thumbnails because you're going to see why here in a second. We're going to click grab. Now, while it's working, it finished quicker than I thought it was going to quick. Basically, this is a Canva Pro feature, and in the description, I put a free trial of Canva Pro so that you can give this feature a try. And I'm telling you, I use this feature every time I come into Canva for something. In fact, I'm working on a video, brainstorming a video about 8 different ways that you can use Magic Grab for YouTube. I had a brain fart there. All right, so now here's this picture, and you're going to see it tried to fill in what was behind it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because basically the composition of it is going to stay the same. Now we're going to use the second Canva feature, which is Magic Eraser. We're going to click on Edit and click on this. It says Magic Eraser because I'm going to erase this microphone. Now, if I click, it's probably going to click all of me, and I don't want that. That's why I'm going to click on Brush. I'm going to increase the brush size. You see the circle? That is the brush size, and I'm going to left click with my mouse and then click Erase. This is another Canva Pro feature, and just like before, I've got a link in the description, but it's basically going to get rid of that microphone, and it did a great job. Now I can click this X, and there we go. So now it's on the other side. How did I do that? Well, it's very simple. I need to click something called flip. So I'm going to click this. Actually, let me flip my position here. All right. Now I'm having trouble seeing. There we go. We're going to click this image first and click the word flip and flip this horizontally. And then we're going to do the same thing for the back image, flip it horizontally. And then I could put this right over here. So now, do you see how I used Magic Grab and Magic Eraser for this thumbnail? You might wonder how I got the blurry backgrounds. I'm going to show you that too. Basically, I clicked the back image. You're going to click Edit. And now I need to, hold on just a second. There we go. We're going to click down here, Blur. It's under FX, Effects, Blur. There is a brush and there is a whole image. We're going to select whole image and then increase the intensity. Sometimes it turns purple and you can't really see it, so you have to kind of go back, but sometimes you can see it. It's just, I don't know. I think Canva's working on a couple things because earlier today it was not purple and now it is. But I think that 40 is going to be good. We're going to go out of it and see that it did blur it a little bit. And now the other thing I really like to do is add a shadow effect, add a glow outline around me. So let's do that next by clicking Edit. We're going to scroll down and right next to Blur, over to is Shadow. So click Shadow and now we can click Glow. When I click Glow, my image is going to shrink a little bit. We will need to resize it. So let's click Glow. And then go down a little bit and change it to white. And now we're just going to click out of this. I'm going to click this little button to collapse aside. Now we can make this a little bit bigger and bring it up like that. At this point, you might notice a little, let me increase this, a little like edge here. All you need to do is take these little pancake, I call them pancake lines. I don't know what they're really called, but these little lines and pull it out. That way the shadow effect doesn't get cut off. And then let me decrease this. You can add a text. So click T. You can add a text box. I've got my brand kit set up for my thumbnail font. So heading Anton 144. So font Anton size 144 is typically about what I use. And then you can add whatever phrase you want there. So for me, don't buy this. I added a little arrow. And so that's how I created that. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. All right, let me show you another. I'm not going to show you exactly how I did it, but I do want you to see another example. So here is an image where, let me decrease this a little bit. And let me hold on a second. Nope, that did not work. Hold on. Hold on one second. We'll get there. It's been a while. Okay, we'll just let it go for large. Okay. So for this one, I grabbed the main subject. I erased the logo. I grabbed this little heater thing and I blurred the background. So that's how that worked. It was the same exact process. Now, the reason why I'm going live today is because I need to make a couple of thumbnails. And I thought while I was making those thumbnails, I could show you sort of my process and what I'm thinking about. All right. The first thumbnail I'm making is for a video that is about some gardening supplies we picked up. And let me go back to the main screen. For those of you that don't know, in addition to this channel where I teach YouTubers how to use Canva for their YouTube channel, I actually have another one called the Project Help Desk. And I need to make a couple of thumbnails for that. And I thought while I was doing that, I could just show you like my thought process while I'm making them. And the first video I need a thumbnail for is for a video where we're talking about different gardening supplies we bought because the project we're working on right now is our gardening. And the big thing that we purchased was this gorilla cart. And something really funny happened in the video where my husband made a very funny face. So I screenshot the funny face and the gorilla cart, and we're going to combine those and make a thumbnail. I have not even attempted to make a thumbnail for this video yet, so we'll see how it goes. Let me find the full screen share. And I apologize for keep touching my nose. My nose itches exceptionally bad. And actually, you know what? Give me a second. Sorry about that. I realized I was exceptionally thirsty and I didn't have any water on me. So let's find the full screen share. Here we go. All right. Thank you for your patience. I've got a couple things here. And the first thing I know that I want is for this image right here, I'm going to remove the background. I could use Magic Grab on it, but I don't need the background. So I'm just going to click BG Remover and it gets rid of all that. The other thing I know I want to do is erase the image on his shirts. So let's switch this over to the left panel and click Edit, Magic Eraser. And I'm going to use brush. I'm going to use a brush. Let's see, that size is probably good. And I'm just going to hover over this entire shirt. And the reason why I do this is because it just makes for a cleaner thumbnail. And now we're going to click Erase and see whether that worked. It did. Like exceptionally well. Might even could play around with possibly getting out the wrinkles. Let's see. The wrinkles might stay, but that's fine. All right, and now I'm going to click X. All right, so something happened in the video and he legit made this face. And the viewers will see that face at the very beginning of the video. I'll set it right here just to start. And now we're going to take a look at this image. And this is the gorilla cart. And I really don't want the fridge in it. There's a lot of blurry stuff here. So I think I'm going to use Magic Grab. Let's use Magic Grab. And if you have any questions, let me know. Edit, Magic Grab. And I'm going to see if I can grab this gorilla cart. It may be such that it does not want me to, but we're going to try. And if I have to, I can do a couple different. I'm just clicking through this. Okay. I think I will also keep this. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab. And I also am going to grab the front half because I think I just want the back half. blurred, but we're going to try and see what blurring the back half will look like. See how this time it did not turn purple? And now we're going to click out of that. I think that I need some of that not blurred. So let's, oh, I went back too far. We're going to click Edit, Magic Eraser. No, not Magic Eraser. Blur. And I'm just going to brush this, crease the brush size, and cover all of this and see what we've got there. And it did not take. What I'm doing today is showing you how to use a couple, well, it's took there. Why is it not taking here? Huh. It probably is if I go out of it and come back in. Let's see. Yep. Okay, I still don't like that much. And I cannot undo it now. So what I'm going to do is see if I can, we'll see if I can get a version history of this. Oh, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm just going to restore this version and then we'll go back over it. We're going to remove the backgrounds, click Edit, click Erase, increase the brush size, get rid of all of this, and erase it. That's how quick that process is. And then for this, we're just going to make it as large as I can. And I'm going to use Alt-1 on my keyboards. That brings up the layers panel. If you don't have that, then you can click on position and it will pull it up. But we're going to bring this down here. And now we can size this over here. I don't know what I'm thinking about this quite yet, honestly. But I'm going to keep working on it. Edit, Magic Grab. And I want to grab this wheel because I think that wheel might need to go in front. Let's try that. I love using Magic Grab. Okay, let's go back. And we're going to Magic Grab more stuff. All right, we're going to, no, I don't need the lawnmower. I need this and that. I'm just clicking all of this from the Gorilla Cart. Oh, there we go. Grab. I absolutely love using Magic Grab for YouTube thumbnails. Now, what I don't want is for part of this to be in front of him. So I need to I'm going to need to move it in front, but I need part of it. So we're going to do a lot of duplicating here. So we're going to, no, not duplicate page. Wow. We're going to click on this and duplicate and see if I can get part of it behind him. I don't know. I might need to just work on the other thumbnail because this is not doing what I thought it was going to do. I may need another screenshot of the Gorilla cart because that's just not, it's not doing what I want it to do. All right, let's go with edit image, adjust. And let's click auto adjust and get that better picture. We're going to do the same thing for the Gorilla cart and for the backgrounds. I like that a lot, but I also kind of want to do something with the background to get it blurry. We're going to grab again. So edit, magic grab. And this is why I actually do edited tutorials for this sort of thing, because I get so stuck in the weeds when I'm editing. I'm going to take this. Basically, I want a lot of this forward so that it won't be blurry. But then it's going to need to go back behind some things. So then I've got two images, and then this one is blurry. This is sort of like a test drive of this tutorial. So I'm playing around with things to see. I kind of like that. I may try to scoot that over a little bit. So I don't know. It's a work in progress. And then the other one I want to do, I really like this one. I think I'm going to either focus on the plant here. Actually, let me double click and click 16 by 9 to get it the right size first. Okay, you know what? I need to see this. So let's switch it to white. There we go. I was having trouble differentiating between the background, the dark color of the background, and the canvas. That helped. So this is one idea I have where I just focus on one specific plant. And then the other idea I have is to focus on, let me change this to white. Is to focus on my screenshot. I'm so good at getting screenshots now. I pretty much get a 16 by 9 whenever I do a screenshot, but something like this. Oh, what if we do edit image, magic grab? If anybody has suggestions, I'm all ears. We're going to grab him and the cloth that he's holding, separate it, and then I'm going to give it a blurry background. And now, in order to make the image look normal, I'm going to click Edit Image again and click Magic Eraser and just reset the tools. It's kind of a cool little trick. Now I can blur the background a little bit. So Edit, let's go down here to Blur. And just increase the intensity. Now X out of it. And I like this idea. We're going to give a little shadow, edit image, shadow, and glow. We're going to make it white. And then make this bigger to cover up the original one. And there's a lot that I can do here with edit. So I could do edit image, click on adjust, do an auto adjust. It really makes the picture, it changes the screenshot to look a little better. I'm going to do the same thing here. Actually, that's too something. Let's see, is it the contrast? No, it's not the contrast. Is it the brightness? No. What is wrong? It's a vibrance. I don't like the vibrance that harsh. The other thing you can do is change the color of things. So like I could change the color of the shirt just a little bit if I wanted. I need to pull this out. If you are just joining us today, thank you so much. I'm teaching how to use Canva for your YouTube channel on this channel. But today, what I'm doing is using Magic Grab, Magic Eraser, and other Canva tools to make YouTube thumbnails. And hopefully you'll pick up some tips and tricks along the way. If you have any questions about using Canva or YouTube, don't hesitate to write them in the chat. The chat's a little quiet today, which always makes me a little nervous. It makes me wonder, can you hear me? Am I coming in loud and clear, or am I going to watch this back and it just be like dead silence? So let me know if you can hear me okay. And then I really kind of like that. I need to add some words, I think, for this thumbnail. Let's see here what garden, maybe garden update. So I used T on my, no, for that one, I went to text and I added heading Anton 144. I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm so glad. I was so worried. All right, so I think for this one, I'm going to type in like garden update. I'm trying to get it to go back. That did not work. There we go. I think I'm trying to get it to do like garden update. I'm going to make these white. Something like that. I will work on the words. These are videos that I just finished editing this morning. And so I'm just sort of at the beginning phases of like troubleshooting the thumbnails. But yeah, I like the idea of this one, garden update. I could also do the same sort of words here on this. Ooh, nope. We're going to use Magic Grab. This is one reason why we'll use Magic Grab. Let's, it's my husband. So unless my husband's Benny Hill, no, it's not. Okay. So for this, we're going to click this and we're going to go over to edit and click the Magic Grab button. Now I'm going to select the plant, my husband's hand, and click grab. It separates it out a little bit. And now guess what? I can move the hand over. I could even make it a little bit bigger. And so you see how that just changes it a little bit. And now I'm going to click edit. Let's go with adjust and auto adjust and see how it auto adjusts it. I actually wish that it was a little like darker. I don't know that it's not saturation. I'm wanting it, brightness. Huh. Thank you so much, Cheryl. But yeah, like a lot of times I will learn something when I'm watching a live stream where the person is, hold up, let me, where the person is just playing around with the tool that I'm trying to learn. And even if it's not a planned thing, I'll go, wait, what did they do? And then they repeat the process several times, and something clicks in my mind where, oh, wait, I could use that tool for that. Did I just really learn that? And so I was hoping that what I could do today in today's live stream is play around with Magic Grab and Magic Eraser and the edit tool while making thumbnails that definitely won't be the finished product for the thumbnails I'm working on, that it would help somebody in the process. No disrespect taken. Oh, now I know why I can't see the comments. It's because I had something covering up the comments. But yes, if you are just joining us, basically what I'm doing today is I'm working on a couple thumbnails I'm making for my other channel. And whenever I am making thumbnails, I think, you know what? I bet if I went live, some of these tips and tricks that I'm doing while I'm just playing around making thumbnails would be helpful for other people. And so that's what I decided to do today, was really focus on, especially when I'm using Magic Grab and Magic Eraser and things like that. And so that's what I'm doing today. And I'm also taking your questions. So let me see here. If you have any questions about using Canva or about YouTube, now is your time to go ahead and put them in the chat. And while you do that, I'm going to take a drink. There is a question. There is a question. So I see a question, but if you also have a question, go ahead and put it in, and we are going to get to creations by Miss C. I was trying to use TextMaker, and I got an error saying I had to use Premium. Is there a higher level in Canva besides Pro? Let's go look at TextMaker, and I'm going to see if I can get the message you received. And I think I know what it is, but before I just say this is what it is, I want to make sure. So let's, I'm trying to get, here we go. So what is being talked about is over in the apps, and then text maker. Text maker. Okay. I know exactly. So this is the question. Moving myself a little bit. Text maker, I got an error saying I had to use Premium. Is there a higher level in Canva besides Pro? Okay. We're going to click Add a Page. Some of these text makers, like this one that says blank, we're just going to add to it, are free. Canva Pro and Canva Free members can use them. However, some of them, let me do a screenshot here. And when I do the screenshot, you're going to see something else pop up. I'm going to get rid of that, but we're going to go ahead and highlight this so that I can show you. Some of them will say Pro next to it. And, oh, let me scoot that over a little bit. It's great to see you too. You and I, we need to catch up. We need to have a video call. Everlyn Designs is another empowered canvassador, and she has just recently started her own YouTube channel, and I'm so proud. So we need to get together and see if we can come up with like a plan for stuff. Let's see. Okay. So some of them are going to say pro. Here's the thing about apps, and Everlyn may also be able to chime in, give me better wording, but some of the apps, they are here within Canva, but they aren't free for Canva users. So for example, there's an app that essentially allows Amazon influencers to tie their things to Canva. Well, unless you're an Amazon influencer, you're not going to be able to use that app. So the same thing is with these. So if I click this one that says Cyberpunk, it's going to say unlock premium designs because TextMaker is the app. Some of them are free for Canva users, and some of them are pro, meaning you need TextMaker Pro in order to use them. So for example, let's see. I'm looking to see if I can find some more information. Created by, let's see, app details. So it started off completely free, but now there are some that are pro only, but there are a lot of free ones. So if you see pro next to it, it doesn't mean Canva Pro. It means that the pro version of whatever app it is. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense. So not Canva Pro, I need TextMaker Pro. So a lot of these apps have a free version and a paid version. And so I just tend to use in TextMaker the ones that are free. Even though there are a lot of, while it's not here, let me see if I can find, I'm looking not on the screen. I want to see what the website says. I'm just looking real quick. Actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go to a break momentarily, and I will be right back. Thanks for giving me a minute. I was looking to see what, just for TextMaker specifically, what it said, and I'm having trouble determining if this is a pay once or if it's a monthly fee. If it's a monthly fee, it's kind of ridiculous. If it's a one-time fee, I can sort of see it, but let me show you. Let me pull up the screen share. Uh, da, 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 da. Let's just do a full screen share. Here we go. So how I got there was by clicking on the three dots and then clicking created by that. And I clicked that and this popped up. And then it talks about TextMaker. The free version is unlimited text effects generation, free forever, growing text effect library. And then the premium version says $19.99. I don't know whether that's one time or whether it's a monthly fee. I feel like it's got to be one time. Buy from Canva. So I think it's that way, but they also have other products like FrameMaker. Let me see what FrameMaker says the same thing. So I feel like it's a one-time thing. I don't know. Because I personally just don't use the advanced features of the ones that require payment that are apps right within Canva, if that makes sense. But yes, if you were wanting TextMaker Pro, then what you would do is whatever one you were wanting. So let's say that it was this one. You could click start your free trial and give it a test. But that's just not something that I've done or at this point I'm willing to do because it's an extra cost. But some of them are really nice, but you can't even really get to see what they look like. But I try to use the free ones, but there are a lot of paid options. Let's see, which one do I like for thumbnails? Actually, there's so many that are, it used to be all free, but there's so many that are paid now. Maybe this one that's retro and you could change the font. Possibly. Hello, Fun with Cars. But yeah, so just play around with the ones that are free for now. And then if you really love it and you want to pay for that fee, then yeah. I'm not sure if this wow is good or bad. But yeah, there are a lot of things right within Canva that are like, if I go to apps, let me move me a little bit. And I go to, let's see. Let's see if behind, okay. I'm looking to see if text behind images. Yep. Okay. I say okay a lot when I'm resetting. It's annoying to me when I'm going back and I'm editing videos, but for example, this app text behind images, you get one try and then it's a paid. And there's a view pricing page. In fact, let me go back to the main screen just in case it shows something I don't want to show. Okay. I think it should be fine. So like it's got this sort of thing where you can pay for how many ever images you do, which is kind of cool. But if you're already paying for Canva Pro, then use Magic Grab. I'm learning to love Canva more and more. Yeah, There are some things that I love and some things that I'm not a huge fan of, but let me, I'm trying to get back. Left side Canva. Here we go. But then there's another one called Text Layer where it's free. And sometimes things are completely free now, but then later on they add a fee. So like if I go to app, there's one called Frame Maker. And some of them are free, but some of them are paid. Taco Thursday. Your channel is making me want tacos for lunch. You know what? We've been doing Magic Grab. Let's look at, actually, we're going to go back to Canva's homepage. Open menu, Canva homepage. We're going to go to, I'm trying to find it, Dreamlab. We're going to create an image. Let's see if I can find some images where I can use Magic Grab on. So I kind of like, we're going to copy that, a highly detailed of a current, holding a plate of tacos. The background is the NC Mountains. We're going to go ahead and make it 16 by 9 because that's thumbnail ratio, and see what Dreamlab comes up with for this. Dreamlabs is an AI feature. I love, oh, okay. I need to switch this to the full screen view. What I want to know is which one should I choose to download or copy. This one, number 1. There's number 2. So let's go back so I can click it. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. What do we think? Five. I'm going to choose one. Let's see. Okay. 3. The first one in, we're going to click on this word edit and would edit it from there. Now, what you're going to notice is that AI does not do a fantastic job of words. So I'm going to click this and click edit. I'm going to move me over, I think. And I'm going to see if it will detect the words. There's a feature called grab text. I'm going to grab the words. Click grab and get it out of the shot. And look, so I move it, and that's not bad. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me duplicate this a bunch so that I can play around with it differently. So here's the original, and now we're going to go with this. And I'm going to do the same thing. I clicked edit. We're going to scroll over and get magic grab. It's grab text. We're going to grab both of the text boxes that are there and deselect them. So now, if I want to, I could change this to say mountains. I don't know, whatever, the North Carolina mountains. And we've got all of this if I wanted, or I could get rid of it completely and make my own words. The other thing I could do with this is use Magic Grab and try to grab something from the image, like let's grab these tacos off the plate, perhaps, or maybe even the plate itself, and grab it away from the dog. Maybe we want to give this, I clicked edit, maybe want to give it a little outline. I'm going to scroll down here and make the outline a little smaller and change the color to be white, something like that. So you can use Magic Grab to grab something specific to give it an outline. Love this feature. It's using Magic Grab in that way is a Canvassador and Empowered Canvassador's favorite way to use Magic Grab that's in a community that I'm in. So I absolutely love that. Okay. The other thing I could try is here is using Magic Grab to get the words off. So let's see if I could get the words off this way. Let's see. Although typically with words, I use grab text because sometimes it just does not come across as clear. Like it was not as clear that time as it was with the grab text. The other reason I love to use it is to try to grab things off to get a different background. So if I click the dog and the tacos, let's see, do I have everything? And grab. Let's see what it did in the background. Sometimes with AI, it does a little better because it knows. Look, I could switch now and show off this side of the backgrounds and cover up those, or even duplicate this, flip it. Now we've got dueling taco images. So there's just so many fun ways to use Magic Grab. And I'm going to show you a sneak peek. Let me go back to home to show you a sneak peek of something that I've been working on for a video that I'm going to be filming for a tutorial. So I love to use Magic Grab so that I can put text behind an image. So here would be the original image with text on top. I used Magic Grab to grab the mountain to put the text behind it. There's a fun little technique that you can do to use Magic Grab. This was what it originally looked like, and I used Magic Grab to create this effect. We already talked about making blurry backgrounds. So this was the original one. That's the one with the blurry background. I like to use it to find new backgrounds. This was the new background I found. And then this was the original one. So I got rid of that altogether by clicking Edit, Magic Grab, clicking the person, clicking the mountain, clicking Grab. It separates it, and then I get rid of it to create the new background. Like, it's just, I love using it that way. The other way is to blend pictures differently. So I took this image, I separated it, and then I used image blender in the apps to blend the picture differently. So it gave it a different look. So, yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want to do one tutorial focused on each technique or if I want to do like 5 or 6 options for Magic Grab in total. What do you think? The tutorial would probably be about, if it was by itself, if it was one by itself, it might be 5 to 7 minutes. But if I were doing a whole bunch of them, the tutorial might be like 20 minutes. But yeah. And then let's see what's next. Oh, moving a person over. So in this one for a thumbnail, this is where she was. I wanted her the same size, but I moved her over. Adding or deleting additional items to a photo. And so I was able to add 3 different geese to this one based off this photo with Magic Grab. The second option, so you like the idea of having a bunch of ways to use Magic Grab in one video. I like that too, but I just never know. And what I might do is do one long video and then create like a more extensive one of one specific thing in a different tutorial. And then, of course, adding an outline. So it was, and I'm not sure that I'm saying her name right, but Nur, she's another empowered Canvassador. I believe she's from the Philippines, and she's the one that reminded me about using it to add the outline. And I'm like, oh, I use it that way all the time, and I forgot. And so I'm working on different, like currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 different ways to use Magic Grab. Some of them could be used for thumbnails. Some of them probably wouldn't be. They'd probably be more for social media posts and things like that, or even images that you're using in your videos. But yeah, that's sort of the direction it's going. Which one of these are your favorite ways to use it? Do you like using it to put text behind people, or the pop-out effect, or blurry backgrounds? Or I would love to know how you use Magic Grab, because I might be able to add it into this tutorial. I've used Magic Grab but never thought about doing a tutorial on it. Yeah, I really want to start focusing on like a feature, like one feature in Canva, and then sharing different ways to use that feature that maybe think outside the box. So that's probably like March, I focused on thumbnails. I think April and May, I may be focused on specific features. I've used it to change. Ooh, girl. I think I need a template. How did you change facial expressions? I've used it to change facial expressions. Huh. I think I may need I think we may need to talk, because I need to know what you're doing. Let me go to solo larger. Here we go. Yeah, that's really kind of cool. I'm looking something up. I took my face off and put it on another body. Okay. I see. Hold up. I'm going to see if I can do something like that. just as a funny. I'm looking for something. I'm looking up your channel if you want to know. I'm looking to see if I can give you any feedback. Oh, I see something right away. Do you mind if I share your channel on the live? Like, I'm not going to play any videos or anything. I just want to show you something. I'll give you a minute to say yes or no. But I'll show you something. And it's not even about, no, I don't mind. Okay, here we go. Let me see where I am. Let's see here. Full screen share. Okay. Let me, I'm trying to pull up. I'm managing my extensions. It'll ignore my extensions. Most of the time I don't have them on. Okay. Hold up. I need to refresh. Okay, magnifier tool. All right, here we go. You see this part where it says more about this channel? Go ahead and fill that out with something, because it looks like you need a YouTube banner, which I focused on YouTube banners this month. And it looks like you need to share a little bit about your channel, because we don't know what it's about. So if you don't know where that is, hold on. Let me find it real quick. Looks like you like to focus on products. Also would get rid of all of the extra little things, like you've got like, share, thumbs up, subscribe, comment on your thumbnails. I would get rid of all that extra stuff. It doesn't need to be there on the thumbnail. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Let me go here for a second so I can find where it is. And then I'm going to I'm going to leave it on there just in case I need it. Customization. Is it under Home tab? I may not be able to find where it is. Oh, where is it? All right. Is it under Settings? Advanced Settings. Oh, it's been so long since I filled out mine. I cannot find it. Oh, I found it. Awesome. Okay. So what you're going to do is, first, do you know where YouTube Studio is? Basically, you type in studio.youtube.com and it should take you to your channel's YouTube Studio. And over on the left-hand side, let me pull up full screen share. Over on the left-hand side, there's going to be a customization button. So click that. And under the customization button, there's profile. Click that. When you scroll down, there's a description. And so, like, for example, my description says, discover how to harness the power of Canva to create, wait, I can't read it with the magnifier, that captivate your audience, from mind-blowing thumbnails to eye-catching intros. You'll learn how to use Canva like a pro. No design experience, no problem. I believe everyone has the potential, blah, blah, blah. So you see how I didn't say me, my, I talked about who I'm trying to reach instead of, you know. So yeah, that's where you find that. And then you just click publish, which is not, because I didn't change anything, but you just click publish. And that's also where you can add different links as well. So if you have a freebie, if you've got an Amazon storefront, if you have different things, that's where you can add those as well. So I hope that helped. That's normally not what I do on the lives, but I thought, you know what? Let me help someone out. But yeah, hopefully that gave you a little extra. Let me hide my. I'm trying to manage this extension. Let's make it go away. And let's go back to Canva. I'm scrolling back to see if there were any. Oh yeah, you said I used it to change facial expressions. Let's see. You are so welcome. I'm trying to. That's not the one I would like. Here we go. What if, so I don't know that, let's just play around with something. Let's see, a person. I think that they would need to be the same. I'm going to do something absolutely ridiculous and make his nose bigger or something. I need to increase, there we go, and decrease the brush size. Let's just do something like really ridiculous. This probably would be a little helpful if there was an area on an image that was darker or lighter and you really needed to increase or decrease the darkness of that. It didn't get rid of the nose behind it. That's funny. But yeah, I definitely need to think on something with how it can be used to lighten or darken an area. I'm trying to, it's not wanting me to add that. There we go. Or darken a specific area on a photo. Something like that. We'll see. I know that's not what the picture I would like to use when I do use that, but essentially these are the kind of things that I'm wanting to share in that video when I get around to it. I basically have a lot of time right now. Basically, I have a lot of time right now just to think, because I can't film anything new until I've got videos scheduled through the first Monday of April, but I can't film anything new until after April 10th, because April 10th is Canva Create, and they tend to release new features during this time of year. And I don't want to film stuff right now for April and have to refilm those. So basically right now what I'm doing is brainstorming. I'm doing a lot of resting. I'm working on my other channel a whole lot. And so essentially where I might work all day on YouTube, during this time, I'm basically making sure that I'm finished by noon, whatever it is that I'm doing. What are you still here? Creations by Miss C. Are you still here? Or are you still with me? Because I'm wondering if you would like to workshop maybe what your channel about section should say. I'm trying to look that up. Let's see here. Go to channel. Let's go to popular. Oldest. How long have you been doing YouTube? For about a year? I see. I'm just looking. Yeah, you're getting over. I'm just looking at your channel. And I keep going to the wrong thing. I see that you have some things for like blinging out jeans or whatever you're doing. Let's see how to design bling jeans. Three weeks ago. One recommendation I have for you, and this is a big one. I think that this will really, impact the way audience might perceive your videos. Is that when you film your videos, instead of filming them vertically, instead of filming them like this, if you're using a phone, if you turn the camera and film it like this, you're going to get a whole lot more on your screen. And it makes for a better presentation when you film this way instead of this way. Because when people see vertical videos, they might automatically think that it's a YouTube short. But when it's this way, they know that they're getting a long form video. So that might really help you as well. My issue is I want to do everything, don't we all? So on my other channel, let me show you actually. And do not judge me. The project. Do not judge my design skills here. Okay, because this is not, I'm making a new banner. I just have not done it yet. Don't judge. You know, the designers are always the worst. Okay. Let's here. If I look at videos on this page, so this one's gardening, this one's gardening, this one is a creator thing, this one is a creator thing, this one is about cooking, this one is about a space heater, this one is about outdoor projects, this one's about gardening, this one's about outdoor projects. But so we like to do a bunch of different things, but we packaged our channel in a way that we're doing projects. There's a bunch of different projects here. And even if I look at the most popular video, it's about installing a Mr. Heater. And is it safe? So those are two projects that we did. One was a project itself, and then one was answered questions about that project. And then we got a bunch of questions about freezing food. So like we've got a bunch of different things on this video, but it's because it's all the projects. So a lot of the projects that are coming out, I'm trying to find the correct one. A lot of the projects that are coming out are garden related because that's what we're doing right now. We're ramping up for the garden season, but in the middle of all that, we're going to be doing something else. But because we said the project help desk and we're doing projects, I need to work on my about section over there. I need to work on my banner. So sometime during this little hiatus, while I'm not filming for the Creator Classroom, I'm going to be working on those things and try to get some images that really showcase better what we do on that channel. No, not alone. So I teach this stuff and I'm not doing necessarily the right thing on that channel. No, if I look at this specific channel, let me switch it back. If I look here, at the top, there's a banner. It's got my Canvassador logo, Canva for YouTube, and Creator Strategies. That's exactly what I do here. If I look at my About section, we're going to click that. It's got my About section. It's got all of my links. In fact, there is a hooks guide. I need to put a different guide up there because I've got a guide that will teach you how it's a guide for YouTube banners to get it sized right. But there's a video on the videos tab, YouTube banner sized right. Watch that one, and in the description of that one, I've got a link for you that you can get your banner sized right. And this one talks about designing a banner. The one that's coming out, I think, on Monday is how to upload the banner. So this whole month is dedicated to that. But if I go to the home page, right, I've got the live going on right now. I've got the most recent videos that are public. I've got YouTube Made Easy for Videos. So these teach different things for how to use Canva for YouTube, how to make an animated overlay, how to add simple graphics to videos, how to make better videos. Even my favorite one, which is the most powerful video editing hack you're probably not doing. It's something that I do every time I make a video. And it just dawned on me, oh, I should probably share this. YouTube banners. So I'm going to very soon move YouTube banners up my homepage so that it is right there for everyone to see. So it's going to take the place of YouTube Made Easy for videos. And then, like, basically they're going to swap places. These are all playlists of things that go together. So if you are doing a bunch of creations and one of your creations is about blinging out jeans or blinging out clothing, you could have a playlist of blinging out clothing, blinging out jeans. If you got a bunch of Canva stuff where you're teaching Canva stuff, you could have a Canva playlist. So depending on what you've done, you can create playlists for those things and it will make sense. Okay, this one, YouTube Made Easy with planning tips. These actually don't typically do very well, but I love making them. So because I love making them, I've got a dedicated place at the front, YouTube Made Easy with planning tips. Creator products I use. If you were here earlier, I don't think you were, I talked about how I made this thumbnail using Magic Grab and Magic Eraser. Okay. Gain confidence for using Canva for YouTube. Just a bunch of different fun products. So the video I'm talking about with the magic grab, I will probably use that in the gain confidence using Canva for YouTube section. Canva changes that YouTubers need to know. Well, when Canva Create does their thing, I will probably go live either that day or the day after talking about the different changes Canva's made. And any videos that are related to that will go in this playlist. YouTube made easy for thumbnails. I'm probably going to be doing a video at some point about 5 Canva Pro features you need for thumbnails. That will go in YouTube made easy for thumbnails. Creator build series. These are things that related to the creator build series where I built out my new desk. So this is something new. Let me show you what that looks like. This is actually my setup. 5 years into this journey, and I got the desk of my dreams. It took me 5 years to get here, but I'm sitting in the chair that I love. I've got the desk that I absolutely love. In fact, the desk allows me to stand, so I can press number 3 and stand up and film, or I can sit, whatever. Yep, you join. Okay, so let me go back real quick, and I will show you just so that you can see quickly. Let me, because I'm going to head out here in a minute because I need to eat lunch. I'm starving. Okay. Here is the image that I started off with. Actually, this isn't the one I started off with because I've already played around with it. Let's click Edit, Magic Eraser, Reset Tools. Let me click Blur and remove Blur. And let me flip. So this is the image I started off with, and I did all of those things and wound up with this. I did not realize I had a number 1 on it. I probably have a number 1 in my thumbnail. But yeah, and so I figure out the best way to use Canva for YouTube, and I share that here. And I did that on a dedicated channel so that people that were looking for that would be able to find me. And my whole thing is I like to help one person. If I've helped one person, then the time I spent doing the live or the time I spent making the video, then it was worth it if I've helped one person. And sometimes that one person is me. I've helped me. I don't know what's for lunch, Lenny. How you doing, man? I never see you on my lives. I only just see you in my inbox on Instagram. Now, before I head out, I want to share one last thing because I'm talking about all these videos that are coming out. I'm talking about all these videos that are coming out, but I actually have a membership program that's like $4.99 a month. And you get early access to all the videos. So all of the videos that I had scheduled for March and actually the first Monday of April are already available for the members that are on the Time Traveler tier. Let me share my screen here. So like I had a stream 3 days ago that was a members only video work session where I was editing a video while I was live. And if anybody came in, they could they could work on whatever they needed to work on as well. My YouTube studio just got a huge upgrade, members only. It's coming out, but it's not coming out until the beginning of April, but time travelers already have access to it. Create effective YouTube banners to attract new viewers. Guess what? The members on the YouTube, on the time traveler tier, already have access. How to upload? They already have access. And so it's a little way for me to say thank you for helping me, but it's out already. And so, yeah. All right, let's get this out. Your topics are always fire, not to miss. Yeah, today I've been talking about Magic Grab and showed a little bit about Magic Eraser and how to use it for thumbnails. Kind of a little bit all over the place. I was making a thumbnail for my other channel. You've really helped me today. I appreciate it. You are so welcome. Like, it really is my pleasure to like get on here and go live and share different things, even if I bumble around. If I know that it's helped one person, then it was worth it. I am all over the place, but that's just part of who I am. But it's also why I love edited content, because I can be all over the place and then edit that out. But live, you get to see who I really am. Like, it's fun. But yeah, we're having a good time. Any hints on what's coming in next Canva event? I can tell you, but I can't because I've got an NDA. So because I'm an Empower Canvassador, I've got an NDA about what I can disclose, and I cannot disclose anything that I know that's happening at Canva Create. But I will tell you this, I don't know anything that's coming. Like, they have not shared that information. I need to go look at my portal and see if there's anything in there, but I don't think there is, or I would have gotten an email. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know that I've seen any, like, I've seen a couple new features, but nothing like mind-blowing. The one that helps me, I think is released to everyone, is that you can click current page on download and it saves it. So you don't have to keep clicking current page. So I love that. But yeah, I take my NDA very seriously. Even my husband cannot get information out of me if I know something in advance. I'm like, sorry, can't tell you. I signed an NDA. But yeah. Last call for questions. I've got about 7 minutes left. So if you have a question about Canva or YouTube, either one, or something else, go ahead and throw them. And if you don't know, I tend to say go ahead and throw them up. But that's not what I mean. Go ahead and share them in the chat, and I'll see if I can answer them, even if I can't answer that. But yeah, let's see. I know you do. Just open your eyes as big as possible. Yep. Oh, I am very tired. I have been editing 5 videos in the last 2 weeks for the Project Help Desk, I think. I've got a couple scheduled in the next week, and then I've got 2 more that are almost finished. They're so close I can taste it. And then I've got one that I think is done. So, yep. Why does YouTube only allow new creators to upload 15 minutes? Because they get a lot of bad actors. And what do I mean by that? They get spammers that really do not do the right thing. And I think that even if I started a new channel, I would have that limit. But once you have channel history, it should reduce. There's also something called advanced features. Give me a second. Let me put my Be Right Back screen on. I'm going, and I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can find a video and share it in the chat for you. I don't know if you know Doug, but he's had a great video on that. So hold on a second. All right, I found it, and it's called YouTube Advanced Features Update, How to Avoid Losing Access. I don't know that this is the exact one I was looking for, but I'm going to put it in the chat, and you can check it out later. Because Doug has a lot of videos, and even if you ask him that question, why does YouTube only allow new creators to upload 15-minute videos? He might be able to help you. And if you say that as well, if you give this information, hold up, I'm in the wrong screen. If you give this information to him as well, I would ask Doug. Doug knows a lot about a lot. He is a moderator on a lot of big YouTube educators like Nick Nimmin. I'm trying to think of Daniel Batal. I think he even moderates for Daryl Eves. He's a big time moderator and he knows a lot of stuff, has his own channel. In fact, he's going to be on my channel in a couple weeks. And so, yeah, we're going to probably premiere that video. I'm going to change it off of members first, like the day before it releases, and change it to premiere so that I can be live in chat when it premieres. And I think Doug might try to be live in chat too. But yeah, it's a good one. So, all right. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. Typically, if I don't know the answer, I know who to ask. All right. We're going to call it quits. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's live stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye.